My name is Ramon, that's my government, I'm from the Bronx.
Shit, why you hit him with the government?
Because gotta be.
Oh, you got a rap name too, or what?
No, I'm not a rapper, he's the rapper.
Oh, what's your name?
Do I have to do a real name or?
It doesn't matter.
Oh
Whatever
shit,
people
yeah.
call you.
I'm acidtrappers. That's me. How you doing?
Yeah. Shit like that. All right, now let's get into some dating questions. Let's say you ask a woman out. She says no. You try again?
Nah.
No?
Fuck. She said no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
well,
not
what
gonna-
if you see her 2 months later? Still?
If I see her 2 months later and I can have like a conversation with her and like shit feels right, I'd be like, oh, you want to go out? You want to do something? Like maybe, but I'm not gonna instinctively try that next time because I know damn well if someone asks me something and I give them a response and they ask me again like 2 minutes later, I'm gonna be dumb tight.
Yeah.
Same question?
Same question.
No, because if that person rejected me the first time, like he said, the second time, this is gonna make them even madder. And let's say in a few months, I do have a shot with them. If I do it that second time automatically, it's gonna completely ruin that shot for me.
All right, how important is it the way you dress when you're meeting women?
Repeat the question?
How important is it the way you dress when you're meeting women?
It depends on how long you've known the woman.
No, I mean, you just going out there meeting women
just
like
going out.
here.
Like first impressions is always important.
Yeah.
It's always important to have a really good first impression with a woman, so she knows that you're worth her time. Because if a girl feels like she's not worth your time, she won't reciprocate the energy.
I personally like going out and like whenever I go out, I like looking nice because whenever I look nice, I feel nice. So I know for sure if I'm gonna meet someone, I have to feel good because that gives me the confidence to just like talk and shit. Without it, if I look like a bum, I'm gonna act like a bum. I can't be acting like a bum around like someone I want because who wants a bum?
All right, now, I talked to you about this before. What are your thoughts on men approaching women in public spaces like this?
Like it depends. Like it's a really like broad general. Like if you see a girl doing something on her own and then like you just come up with like some weird ass like comment like, oh your ass mad fat, some shit like that, you're a dickhead and fuck you. But like, cause that's dead ass, that's like sexual harassment. But like for example, if you go through, you see a girl like with cool hair and be like, oh I like your hair, and that like starts up a conversation, like that's cool. Like you can be friends and shit. But I don't know, like it really just depends on the situation, and you can't be fucking weird about it.
It depends on the situation. You meet the girl, and I feel like you know when a female is in some way attracted to you, and you can tell when a female wants nothing to do with you. If you see shorty on the train and she's on her phone and she's not paying attention to you, and you tap her, you try to talk to her, and she ignores you, leave her alone, bro. Because you're ruining it for the rest of us. You truly are. But if you see a girl and like you feel like you could talk to her and be respectful about it, do it. Like go up to her and be like, yo, miss, I don't mean to bother you, but could you give me your Instagram or something? And if she says no, don't bug her, don't drag it, just keep it moving. She didn't want you, that's it.
Yeah, speaking of ruining for the rest of us, I met a woman 2 days ago. She said she don't talk to men at all because of how they've treated her.
Exactly, like you gotta treat women with respect, or else her view on men as a whole is gonna change. Like you're gonna ruin it for the rest of us talking to her and bothering her.
Yeah. All right, online dating. What are the advantages and disadvantages?
The advantages?
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to online dating, depending on how you do it, you don't truly have to be yourself. You could give somebody an image or perception of you and make them believe that perception, because anything online can be fake. Nothing online can be real.
Online dating?
You said these advantages and disadvantages?
Yeah. What you like and what you don't like.
Alright, bet. So online dating is cool because like niggas have anxiety. Like sometimes I'm niggas, like I be having anxiety and shit. It'd be hard to like, it'd be hard. My fault. I saw a fireball, but it'd be hard to like like talk sometimes, and it's really like awkward brief moments. So like when you start online dating, you can have like a general basis. Like you like when you actually go out, you can like talk about shit. But the disadvantages, like I'm a person that like I'm not like too different when I'm texting, but like you can feel my energy a lot more in person than like through like a phone screen. Like I'll make jokes here and there, but a lot of my, I feel like for example, like I use humor at like a lot of my like dating, and I use situational humor. So if I'm out with someone, like if I'm out with like I have a girlfriend, if I'm out with my girlfriend and like we see a fucking fireball, I'm gonna talk about the fireball in a funny way and like how like go along with it, like just make shit funnier. Yeah.
Do you usually meet women through people you know or independently?
Usually people I know. I feel like independently it's kind of shaky. Like I'm a socially anxious person, so like I can't just go like up to people like that and then just be like, oh, like I want to talk. Like I've done it before, but I can't just do it on a regular basis. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
That's not your nature.
Yeah, it's not my nature to do that shit.
Do you usually meet women through people you know or independently?
Because I'm a real antisocial person. I don't go up to people and talk to them. So if I meet somebody through a friend and I fuck with their energy, they reciprocate it back, and like I feel like they fuck with me, I will talk to them. But like that's only because of the way I am, and I can't just go up and talk to people.
What are you looking for in a woman?
I like a female who's smart and overall respects herself. And don't get me wrong, respect yourself don't mean you can't wear whatever you want and act how you like. I don't mean that. I mean it's just like, okay, you have fun and you do all that, but you're not out here fucking mad dudes. It's not to be disrespectful, but you're not out here with mad dudes spreading your disease, like not cleaning yourself, like stuff like that. That's what I mean by respecting yourself. That's really, and she gotta be smart. She gotta have a good head on her shoulders.
What are you looking for in a woman?
I got me a shorty, but whenever a girl interests me, it's because like I guess intellect, like because I like having conversations. Like it's a real like integral part. It's a real integral part of like my like relationship. Because if you can't talk with the person you're being with, and it's just based on like fucking and like shit like that, like eventually it's gonna run out. And then what the fuck you gonna do when you can't fuck no more? Like niggas be having full out relationship. It's just sex. It's just sex.
All right, now there's a lot of guys who come here to meet women, and they don't look for any signals or cues. You know, they just see someone that looks good, and they go up to them and they say, hey, what's your name or whatever it is. What kind of signals should a guy look for before he approaches a woman?
I feel like you gotta make sure like she's not doing something. Like for example, if she's with a friend and having a full-on conversation, it's a little weird to just like slide in that shit and just be like, oh, like let me talk to you, this and the other. But and also fucking, if she's looked at you at least like more than twice and you fuck with her, go have a conversation. She might be fucking with you too. You never know.
So eye contact. What kind of signal should a guy be looking for when he's trying to meet women?
Personally, I don't know if this is every dude, but for me, you can really feel a girl's vibe. You can really feel when she likes you back. There's no like lying about that. And then eye contact is an important thing. If you're in a group with I'm put you on. If you're in a group with a girl and everybody's laughing and she looks at you, she likes you, my nigga. That's a fact. She likes you. So don't be weird about it and don't like scare her off. Be low key with it. Slide in. Don't scare her off. And just see how she interacts with other people. See how friendly she is with other people. See what she does when she interacts with other people and how she does it.
Do you think that women like bad boys?
Yeah, to some extent. There are women out there that love a guy who is very nice and popular, but most girls now, because of like the way we grow up and the people that are around us, females like a man who's just a little disrespectful. Not disrespectful to the point where it's a problem, but like you got that a little aggression to you. Females like that. That's what attracts girls.
So a dude with an attitude.
Yeah.
Bad boys?
Yeah. Like he said, that little baby, I'm sorry. I get really fucking distracted mad easily. But anyways, fucking bad, when it comes to bad boys, like girls like mystery. Like with mystery, aggression and shit like that, because sometimes it's like shit that like they can't fully understand about you. If you're like a good person like all the time, people get annoyed at that. But if you're disrespectful all the time, people get annoyed at that too. It's just kind of like you're a bad boy, but like for example for her, like you're good sometimes. Like you do good shit for her. Like that brings her in more. Shit like that.
Do you think opposites can attract?
Yes, a lot of the fucking time the opposite attract, because like, and it happens without you even fucking realizing it. Like for example, like fucking if you really like don't fuck with pickles, and then you're in a group of a bunch of people, and this one girl is like, oh, like I fucking love pickles. I be fucking I be fucking swallowing pickles like and shit. Like you gonna look at like you gon' like it's gonna have something like you're gonna fucking like you're gonna be disgusted about, and then you're gonna have to speak about it. Like it's so disgusting. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? You have to like create a whole scenario, and then like it's something that you guys have with each other, and then eventually like it just kind of sticks together. Like I just end up like finding shit that you have in common, but finding shit that you don't have in common too, and it's like two very different people, and y'all like make a whole like different shit, interconnection type shit.
Can opposites attract?
Opposites attract. I feel like because like I feel like nobody wants to be with themselves 24/7. They would like somebody who's different and like makes them experience different things and makes them open up in their life and experience different stuff. Because imagine having somebody that's the same person as you, does the same things, listens to the same music, eats the same food. Eventually, you're gonna get bored of that. You're gonna want something different. You're gonna want to try out new shit. So yeah, I feel like you would attract more to somebody who's different than you because you want something different other than yourself.
All right, now they say you should be yourself, right?
Yeah.
But what about if myself is not really socially acceptable? I'm looking at women, I'm saying, damn, she's fine, let me run up on her. You can't really do that, right? They say be yourself. I want to just run up to her and say, hey, you mad beautiful, let me get your digits. But in society, that's not really acceptable. So do you think people should just be themselves?
I feel like no matter what, at some point you've like as a man, you've seen a girl and be like, yo, her ass is fat. No matter what, you thought that in your head, but you understand to not jump off of that reaction and to be respectful about it. So you can be yourself, but you have to understand what's right and wrong. You have to know what the limit is and what the limit isn't. But you have to be yourself no matter what, because faking a personality around a bunch of people all the time is physically draining. You can't keep up that act all the time. So being yourself is just a lot easier, like moving around life.
Being yourself?
You should always be yourself, cause like
even if that's you're not
you should always be yourself, and like there's societal norms that people just kind of have to follow. Like what you're saying, like someone who just like wants to run up to people, you gotta understand the fact that you can't do that, because like it's an empathy thing. Like you fucking like, would you want someone just randomly coming up to you or just be like oh, I want you, like give me a number, I want your digits. Like you wouldn't want that shit, nigga. Like even if like, oh, the girl's fine or whatever, like it doesn't fucking matter. That's not uncomfortable. Like you didn't like have you don't know this person, it's a random fucking person coming up to you. But like be you. Because like eventually, like you're trying to be someone else and be like some fake persona, that shit's not gonna last. Like you can be the best fucking actor in the world.
That, and no matter what you think, there's always a group for you. No matter what.
That's a fact.
And like even like the weirdest like furries, there's a whole bunch of furries out there that love each other. No matter what you do, in your head that can be weird, but there's a million people who do and act the same exact way and love the same. Whatever you love, you think that's weird, bro. There's a million people who love that thing too. So being yourself is important because you attract what you're actually into. So like attract the shit you don't like. What's the point of that? What's the point about being something you don't?
But I got one more point. That is a fucking fact. But if you like to harass women, don't do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We don't like if that's what you personally like to do, don't do it. If you like to touch women or do any shit that makes them uncomfortable, don't do it. I'm like Batman, I'll come for your ass. I'll fuck you up. Look, you dead. Fucking
All right.
Dirty fuck.
Let's move on to some other questions here.
What's up?
Now, wait, we are at 13 minutes. How much more time do you have?
We got time. We got a party to be at like 10, but we got time.
Yeah, we got time. We just
All right, now let me ask you this. Some guys, they set like high standards, right? They're looking at really attractive women, and they say, I gotta have that. But then what happens when they can't get that is they're gonna be lonely. So at the same time, you got guys who have low standards. They always got a woman around their arm. What do you think about that? Setting their standards too high.
like there's always like for your standards there's always something. Like there's never anyone like that's never you're like never gonna find that doesn't match. Like eventually you'll find it. And like for like not like if your standards are too fucking high, like for anything, like if you're fucking I don't know, if you want like a Hellcat and you got Honda Accord money, nigga, get a Honda Accord. Like why are you just sitting there? Like do something with your life. Eventually you'll get there. Like you need to drive. The fuck, just sitting there. But yeah.
Standards?
Standards.
Too high. Standards are too high.
I feel like you deep down in yourself, you know you're not perfect. So what's the point of having your standards all the way up here when you know your shit should be down here? I personally feel like if your standards are high to the point where it's impossible to get with you, and you need like your paycheck is your paycheck is like $8 an hour, but you want a nigga with a $24 an hour paycheck. You want Birkins and shit, but you work at McDonald's. Sometimes your standards need to match where you at and not what you see on social media, because that social media, that shit is fake. All of that is cap. Nobody on social media is really as happy as they perceive in real life. No, none of them celebrities really look like that all the time. Oh, what's the next question?
If you could redo any part of your life, what would it be?
All right, so basically, for like not 3 whole years entirely, but like 3 years break, like 2 years break and then another year, I was with my ex. But like after we broke up, like for the final time, I realized that like she wasn't worth my energy. She wasn't even in like, not even to be cocky, but she wasn't even in the same level as I was. She I needed to low-key have my standards a little bit higher when it came to her, because I let her hurt me over and over and over again and still took her back. So if there's anything I could take back, it would be that.
So you wasted your time.
Yeah.
Would you still work if you had a trust fund of $5,000 a month, or would you just live off of that?
I would say keep working, because like it's worth it, but like if it's a constant income, like, to be honest, bro, if you can live your life and be happy, live your life and be happy. There's a lot of people who are stuck in the position where they don't want to be there no more, and they still there, yo. So like, do what you want to do, be happy. You need a lighter.
Alright, where were you coming from before you came here?
Where I'm coming from? I'm coming from my house.
Where are you going once you leave here?
Once I leave here, I got a party.
You said you got a party?
Yeah, I got a party to go to with a few friends.
Tell me about the party scene right now in the pandemic.
During the pandemic, I'm not gonna lie, you shouldn't be having parties, but if you being safe, and I'm about to be vaccinated, if you know everybody in your house is vaccinated, you good, have a little bit of fun. You've been in the house for how long now? No parties, no none of that, bro. Go out.
Is there a lot of parties going on right now?
Even though this not supposed to be, yeah, there's a lot of parties that go on.
How did the parties look like before and after COVID?
I got dimes, dogs, apes, I got that gas on
To be honest, there's really no difference. There's no,
It's the same thing?
Yeah, like nobody really, like, if you having a party, you young, you really didn't care about the
Dimes,
pandemic.
dogs, apes, I got that Zaza. Let's smoke, let's get right.
It's over there, the money's over there.
Over there, you good. You won't sell out.
Alright, now, what are some good places to film videos like this?
Good. I feel like Wash is the best. You found like the spot, because Wash, there's always a character out here. There's always somebody interesting out here. There's always gonna be somebody that want to talk about something. So like Wash, maybe Central, but like Central's a bit drier. Like you won't get a good experience out of Central. Like the real experience is here. This is really New York.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Changing the world. Fame, like I've always been the type that I want to have an impact on the world and help people. So I'll be doing something. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm be doing something that's going to be benefiting everybody.
What were you doing during the lockdown in March and April last year?
When it first started, I was home. I locked down. I didn't leave my house for like 2 months.
What did you do at home?
I smoked, played my games. Not really school, because I didn't like the way school was set up, I'm not gonna lie. But I still home. I did what we were supposed to do. Media is at Sites, CYPHSSS, it's 3 S's. And this right here is at acidtrappers.
Hello, I'm at acidtrappers. Follow me on SoundCloud. I make music. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. I take cool pictures too. It should be fun. I dress nice sometimes.
Alright.
I'm kind of cute.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Oh shit, nigga, I'll be here for a grip.
I got that gas on
Don't
deck.
get
I
started.
got that
He has a
gas
lot
on
of
deck.
Actually, right now.
Dogs, dimes,
You want to shout yourself out. This nigga's making
Shout out to
YouTube.
Sour.
Yeah, what do that? What now? Come right here.
He's wildin'.
Come right
Don't
here.
let him do that.
Yeah.
Don't let him do that.
No. Come right here. You wanna sell your shit, right, nigga?
Yo, brother, I got the gas on deck. Dimes, nicks, apes, dubs, everything you need for your motherfucking lungs. If you're trying to smoke, come to me, because I got that smoke, baby.
Put your Instagram, man. No. Put your shit up.
TWR Red Dot, Ayo Sour, Ayo Loud, Ayo Sour with 2 R's and 3 R's. Let's get it on, baby.
This nigga got 3 accounts.
I got that gas
Shout out.
on deck.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Julio Garcon Dior, GARCOND period OR.
Shout out D.
Yeah, shout out D. Shout out my nigga Studio Creativity, the best fucking photographer ever. Shout out what the fuck is I don't even Tonio. T-O, yeah, and Mulani, that nigga. Shout out that nigga. That is my fuck. That is a real ass nigga. He can rap his fucking ass off. How you doing, Brody?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
You feeling good? Play him in the video.
Shout outs, not really. He got everybody. Shout out D. Shout out Antonio Stewart.
Shout out Laney.
Yeah, shout out Laney too. That's it. That's really all the niggas I know.
No. Fuck it, nah, them mad niggas. Shout out Myla. Shout out my nigga fucking. Shout out all
Shout
my
out
niggas.
Samo.
Shout out Samo.
Samo, that's my nigga.
Mello.
I got that gas
Facts.
on deck.
Shout out Roy
I got
Kent.
that
Facts.
gas on
That's fucking
deck.
Stephen Thompson. That's my nigga
Hey.
too. That's that nigga. Shout out Liam. Liam's a drippy ass nigga. Sweater vest.
Shout out Lil Uzi. That nigga's the GOAT.
Facts.
Shout out Lil Uzi.
Gas
And
on deck.
shout out Bobby Schroeder. They freed him. They freed the real nigga. Freed the nine.
I got that